Oh God. I almost had a chance to buy one of these, and I took an engineer.
Yeah, Rudy's.
Well, they said if it was a school. They said at 50.
Wow. Stop. Well, that's what we have on our sheet. Michelle, Michelle and Robert. Yeah, that's the card. Second place. You know what I love about this car?
1 pound?
Times 8. 8 pounds.
What?
He knows it.
Congratulations. And here comes our first place girl. We saw this last night. It also gets the San Marino Rotary Club Award. It's a 1910 Oak Hartford Model T owned by local San Marino. All right, here's our next category. All right, this is the HPA reservation cars from 1942. Third place car.
That's cool. Oh, she's waving.
Series 1104 Super 8 sedan. And as preservation car means not restored. Yeah, right.
Okay, I got so many pictures.
Original in the true sense.
Pace yourself.
I want to stay on the shady side.
Yeah, we're here.
Exactly. These are
Where Lacy though?
I don't know.
It becomes a definition of what the definition of is. You know? So anyway, all right. The second place car is a, and this also
there's a Datsun.
Yeah, I see that. 2000.
I did my parents had a Dodge Dart.
In addition to second place,
My parents had a Dodge.
Rolls Royce Silver Ghost Tour 106 FW owned by Mike Adams. And this car has the look of an unpreserved car. And I mean that in the most complimentary way possible.
Come on, buddy.
It looks like it's
I know. Just one day.
It looks like it might be about 5 years
This one's
old.
cute. I like the candy apple.
It's been on maybe a dealer's used car lot back in the day. Considering 1919, that car looks great. I don't know any people from 19. This car was on the ramp last night at the gala. And this car has such a nice patina.
Oh, look at that one over
I don't
there.
want to say it on it. It's what they would call suede in today's world. But that finish is from We've got a really fun category coming up. You may have noticed this on the show. Police cruisers. Here comes our third place car. 1969 Pasadena.
This one is so cool.
Yeah, this is nice.
So cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
What year is it?
55.
55. I was gonna guess
people would want to
57.
be a cop just to drive his car.
I liked it because it was on this show.
Oh, it was? Let's see.
This was a
Highway
very
Patrol.
famous show.
Okay, I take a big.
You mind if I stick the camera in the car? Thank you.
I drove this car across country. I'm not real fussy. Want me to play the music?
Oh, that's all right. We're gonna move on. Thanks. What a beauty.
1952.
That's 52? No way.
Yeah, it has the 50s line.
That's not a 52. What year is this car?
52.
Oh, it is 52. Wow.
Look at this big one.
Chitty chitty bang bang? Almost.
That is so cool. Okay, we're gonna take her picture.
The umbrella does it.
Yeah. Okay, smile.
Oh, sorry. Come on, buddy. Wow, that's a beauty.
Is it a Packer? No, it's an Auburn.
Auburn.
Yes, Auburn. It's called the Banjo. Wow. Excuse me.
That's the beauty from last night.
That's the Talbot. That's the Talbot. Or maybe Talbot.
I think it's Talbot. You got that double logo.
Okay, Talbot. Look at the one parking right there with the American flag. That's cool. Where did she go? She's
Color.
ditched us.
Color.
Miller. Now the Alpina was always kind of like the hot rod, but in fact still is. You can buy a new Alpina BMW. This is the racing version of the CS series, aka the Batmobile. Boy, that's a nice one. And I believe that color is called Golf Yellow. And he's got a matching polo shirt to go with it. Look at the wheels. The wheels are themselves. Well, that's the outside. Yeah.
I've got water. Kids drink some water.
Oh yeah, I think you'd love it. Not answering?
I asked her, are you the announcer? She did not answer.
Okay, that's fine.
I can't do any more than I'm doing.
Okay. Hang on.
Okay, now this one's understated, but it's got the big mags, the big wheels. This is first place, 1932 Ford again Roadster, owned by Joe Kugel. The Kugel family have a long history in the.
Was this the one from Peyton Kramer Ford? And it was Peyton Kramer's wife's demonstrator car. So it's fully loaded with everything. A 390 V8, air conditioning, the simulated wire wheel covers. This is what Peyton Kramer's kids went to school in back in the day.
All I know, Dave, is that's the best.
It's our first place car. It's a Ford Del Rio Ranch wagon owned by Don White.
This is third place. It's a 1982 Lamborghini Countach. Jason Russo. You know, 60 Minutes did a greatest piece ever on Lamborghini. You can probably find it on YouTube, where Morley Safer went over and he took a ride with Valentino Balboni, the test driver, and all that. You remember, and this, the 190 to the 280, you can see there's a big difference between these. The thing about the 190 I love is the treatment over the wheel wells.
And it was like the baby 300 SL, you know,
right,
from the Gullwing and then the Roadster, and then this was the more affordable one with a four-cylinder engine.
You gotta love those eyebrows though over the wheel wells.
Absolutely, very cool.
That's just a really cool design treatment.
Okay, our next category, post-war Packards. We do not have a third place car. Well, we do, but it's missing. So we're going to go to our second place car. This is post-war Packard. It is a 1947 7-passenger Packard owned by Mike Spera. And that is a big car. Wow. Yep. Look how much legroom. Car in post-war Packards is a beautiful 1954 Packard Caribbean convertible owned by Bruce Spangrud. And boy, they don't get much more All-American than that because he's got his stars and stripes on the A-pillars. What a beautiful car with those Kelsey Hayes wire wheels and the Continental kit on the back. This was the beginning of the end for Packard. 1954, they only made cars for a few.
The chrome trim. I mean, look at the chrome hoop on the spare tire in the back. I mean, just really, really pretty. Okay, we're on to the next category.
Yes, we are.
American Luxury Open, 1947 to 1974. Here's a 1963 Ford Thunderbird. Principality of Monaco, owned by Jerry Blesser. Wow, check that out.
And those jet engine inspired taillights like Ford was using quite a bit back in the day.
Those are timeless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are
especially when you're behind one of those at night.
The round taillights are the best. They really are. The second place is a 1957 Ford Thunderbird. 1957, okay. Of course, 1955 was the first year for the T-Bird. And when the T-Bird came out, and this is owned by Terry Lynch, when the T-Bird came out in 1955, it darn near put the Corvette off the map. The lowest production year of the Corvette ever was 1955 because of the introduction of the T-Bird.
Well, wasn't it the second lowest? Because 53, they only made 300 cars. I think 55,
Well,
they
maybe,
made 700.
yeah, okay, maybe you got me there.
But you know,
Right.
and then, isn't it funny how they both went off in different directions? Corvette continued to be a sports car.
Yeah.
Thunderbird changed radically in 1958.
Right. Well, and see, when 55 Thunderbird came out, it had roll-up windows, which the Corvette did not have.
And had side curtains
Yeah.
and a pretty
And
flimsy top.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. They didn't have a hard top for the Corvette by that
Exactly,
point.
exactly.
1957 Pontiac is our first place. This is a Bonneville, which is one of the all-time great names for a car. I'm driving my Bonneville,
And
baby.
fuel injection in 1957.
And great lettering for the.
But no, check out that rear bumper. It's
Yeah.
a big old slab of metal.
This baby's got back, as
Exactly,
they say.
and a Continental kit. You think?
I
you
mean,
think
check that bumper out. Seriously.
Well, our next category is American Luxury Clothes, 1947 and 1974. Although that I don't think that fits because this is a 1984 Zimmer Golden Spirit, owned by Stuart Walport. Yes, it starts life as I believe a Fox Body Mustang, and then the Zimmer company. It was for the 80s.
Dave, I think Elvis had one of those, didn't he?
Well, this was a 1984, so if he did, it was in heaven.
Yeah, you're right.
Elvis
Elvis passed in 1977.
Here comes our second place car in American Luxury Closed. It's a 1981.
How about a
1961 Cadillac Sedan DeVille 6-window.
You know, Dave, I didn't know you were a fan of a hunk of burning love there, buddy.
Owned by Betsy Davenport, and we call this a 6-window. Well, count the windows. And if you notice, 1961 tail fins had peaked in 59. They were on their way back, shrinking a little every year. So 61 got smaller ones in 60, 62
Okay.
they got it down.
I got a fun story. Pebble Beach. She thought that was the coolest thing because how reactive it was to the littlest headlight coming at you.
Absolutely, to dim the lights.
Yeah.
Here comes our first place car, a 1950 Pontiac Super Deluxe Catalina. Yeah, Pontiac used that name Catalina. It's owned by Larry Worley.
Yeah, I interviewed Larry early, and that's a rust, they call it color. You could either get the car in all rust or that. The back windshield over the rear deck lid or the trunk, whatever you want to call it. And that is a classic right there. 1950. Wow, that's a beauty.
Oh, here's some cuteness coming our way.
There you go. This was a car that was sold because it used less resources, used less rubber, less metal, less everything. That was in their logo. And this is the American post-war orphan marks. This is a 1959 Nash Metropolitan, or Metro as some people say, owned by Stan Kramer. Most of the Metros came in colors like this that I always call bath. Yeah, the Nash Metropolitan, cute little car.
Looks like something Minnie Mouse would be driving.
Yeah, or Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Yeah. God bless him. There you go. Second place, here we go, 1954 Hudson Italia. A beautiful car, absolutely just a gorgeous car. Chris Roth. It's got that styling treatment on the side that look like pipes coming out. I mean, there's just so much about this car, and the way that those pipes come out, the way it curves. I'll give him the honorary Ed Justice Jr. Special Award right there. Okay.
Well, some cars will return later for other awards. So.
Okay, first place in this American post-war orphan marks is a 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser 4-door hardtop owned by Chris Trexler.
And
There
if
you
I'm
go,
not
I'll get it
mistaken,
right
I
sooner or
can't
later.
tell from this angle, does that have the rear window that slides up and down? I can't tell from here.
Yeah.
I know a certain year they had that for ventilation. You know,
Yep.
the rear window would go down. Our third place car is a 1929 Ford Woody owned by David Smith. And there's that windshield that flips open for all that ventilation.
There he is. He told me he had to go get in line. David, here he is.
He wasn't
and there he
kidding.
is up on the ramp.
He wasn't kidding. A 1929 Ford Woody. They would call that a station wagon or a depot hack. Here comes our second place car in Woodies through 1950. It is a 1936 Ford Woody owned by John Kennedy. And you can see how the Woody evolved. Oh, look, he's got a trailer and he's got a couple of, looks like Bantams or are those Whizzers? What have we got back there?
Apparently, John is not going home because I think he's been late on payments on his mortgage, and looks like he's getting ready to hit the road and leave town.
But look how much the design evolved in just 7 years. This is a 36. The previous Woody was a 29. Very nice.
The 36 again was a favorite for a lot of people.
You brought everything but the kitchen sink with you today, it looks like. Even got the 1947 Chrysler Town and Country, owned by Rudy Pack. Not all Woodies were station wagons. This was the Woody Town and Country, and I'm not sure if they still have it, but the Peterson Museum had had one that was owned by an actor. Was it Leo Carrillo?
Yeah,
the Western
you
star.
know, Hopalong Cassidy.
Yeah,
These were perfect for those guys. They put a set of horns on the front,
right, exactly.
and a couple guns on each fender.
I'd go to my favorite steakhouse.
Totally
and
acceptable in today's world.
I'd expect the best parking space at my favorite steakhouse.
All right, the next class is this SPCA American Closed Full Classic 1940 Cadillac Series 75 Limousine. Beautiful car owned by Lynn and Tony Hillier. And they very discreetly drive up here, and that is really the way to do it right there. Look at the headlights. They're like a bullet headlight.
Was that car with us last night at the Symphony of Cars? Okay. Well, we had cars that size, and when we're up there on the ramp, you can hear the ramp creaking a little bit when those big, heavy cars come up
Look
there.
at that. And it's got the presidential seal in the rear windows right there. Yep. Which is a nice little touch because, you know, that would sort of be the real deal right there.
And once again, another car with great rear leg room, which I always appreciate.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are you kidding? This is early Winnebago right
There
here.
you go. Very good.
It's serious. You could live in that car right now. Yep. Second place. That's a beautiful car. And I absolutely do not blame him for being so conscious about driving that car up and down. This is a 1926 Lincoln L-type Berlin Landaulet. Okay, all right. They went with the French deal. Landaulet.
Okay, our next
That's all I
category
know.
is CCCA American Open. That's Classic Car Club of America. And we have the Paul Cert Award coming up, and also our third place car. It's a 1940 Buick Roadmaster Series 81C.
No, this is my first place.
Oh, I'm sorry,
right here.
pardon me.
1932 Pierce Arrow, owned by Ross and Beth Myers. Yeah, and I said, Ona.
And then my great aunt had a 1930 Cadillac convertible.
They had this car last night,
So I'd like to
and
see
he had
what that
everybody
was like. She
from the
went off
city
a
of San
cliff
Marino
in it.
riding it.
Really?
That's why the
Buick.
problem is a lot of the babies are born fetal alcohol affects sports syndrome.
Series 900 convertible coupe owned by Gordon Logan.
See, I wouldn't want an old car.
Look at this one. Well, I would totally want an old car.
No, I don't want to keep it up.
I don't want the hassle of it.
This little piece for
Very nice.
this little
Our
part.
second place car.
I would just want someone to maintain it, like for a monthly fee. Like just maintain it.
Just give it to Jay Leno. He'll take care of it.
I had a Citron. He probably ended up with.
Oh yeah.
This car has some fine tunes on it.
78.
Right?
What?
Right?
The San Marino
Right.
Correct.
getting ready for the show. Thanks to our friend
What did it
Aaron
look
White.
like?
Didn't have enough
I have
to
a
do this
picture of
week,
it
so we're gonna
somewhere.
take his car with us. Very good.
Like a bullet. When my mother had a stroke, she'd just been in the grocery store and it was mint condition and a grocery sat in the back seat for a year or two.
I got that name even half right. My sincerest apologies.
What a great combination with that kind of robin's egg blue and the red interior.
I like that car.
Thank you, Adam.